We're into the 5th over here for Zahid Shirzad. And yeah, Nepal are really going to have to try and make it through his spell without losing any further wickets. If not, it's going to be a very challenging innings for them. Oh, he's putting it on such a good length. Both shaping it in and then straightening out. And it's past the outside edge. Very well there. The batter's looking a little bit in trouble here. Very challenging conditions here for the Nepalese batters. On such a good length. Both shaping it in and then straightening out. Past the outside edge. Very well there. Batter's looking a little bit.
तपाईँले उता अर्कोलाई गर्नुभएको
Here he comes in again. 5th ball of the over. Good line and length and defended into the covers safely. Play to Pendra. Comes in to finish off the over. Will be another maiden, and the batter's just been distracted by something and turned away from the delivery, so that there'll be a dead ball. Ball will be bowled again. You can see here that it raises his arm before the ball's bowled. Something down on the boundary maybe, or something nearby that was distracting him. And Zahid Shirzad had a very good spell today. We also played a couple of days ago, opening the bowling and bowled 5 overs for 19 runs with 1 maiden. Here he goes to finish it off, and it's still a great way to finish the over. And that's another wicket maiden for Zahid Shirzad. And
Canada are really keeping it tight from that one end, and now they're kind of been changing the bowlers up a little bit at the other end.
So they started off with Tajinder Singh, who bowled 3 overs for 19 runs. We had an over from Jaskaran Buttar, 1 over for 2 runs. It looks like now we've got a change of bowler, and it's Sukhjinder Singh who will be coming in from that same end. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of a spin here. A left arm spin. Keeper's just putting on the helmet. The field has changed quite a lot. We now have a short, fine leg, a deep, square leg, 1 slip, long off on the boundary. Mid-on is inside the circle. Yeah, you can see there also gully point, and he comes in first ball, and it's just down, bounced up, hit him on the pads for no run. Yeah, it's interesting to see here. Will there be any turn and bounce? 1 player's heading over to mid-wicket. Move from the offside. So second ball, Sukhjinder comes in. Nice length, and there is some turn there. That is beautifully bowled. Good line and length, testing length, and that's turned away from the bat through to the keeper. It's a very promising start there. Third ball of the over. Not as much turn there. Fired it through a little quicker, I think. And the ball kind of just went straight through to the keeper. Sharky's on 6 off 19 deliveries. Faces up. And that's full pitched, pushed out into the leg side, down to deep square leg, who throws it in and keeps it at a single. So Dipendra is taking looks like a middle guard. Gets ready to face up to Sukhjinder Singh. Then bowls it, and it's straight, but he's managed to get his bat on it. Has swept it down to past fine leg to square leg, who ran around quickly and managed to cut it off and stop the second. So that's really good fielding there from the Canadian team. There's potential opportunity for 2 there, but they kept it down to 1. Brings Bim Sharkey back on strike. And he comes. He's gone for a big swing, and he's bowled. He went for the big shot. It was a full pitched ball, bouncing on leg stump, I think, or middle. You can see he's tossed it up nicely, went for the big stroke, and it skidded through and hit his leg stump, knocking off the bail. And that's a wicket for Sukhjinder Singh. You can see from that replay, yep, straight through the gap. It's a good bit of bowling there, just putting up a little bit of a tempter. And the Nepalese batter could not resist. So unfortunately, Nepal lose another wicket. We're on to 31 for 4 off 10 overs. It's a great start there from Sukhjinder Singh. A very accurate opening over. There was good turn and then some good arm balls, and then that last one fired through, I think, a little bit quicker, and it beat the batter for pace and bowled him. So we welcome a new batter, Mohammad Arif Sheikh, to the crease, with Nepal in a little bit of trouble here. 31 for 4. That was the end of the over. So we're going to continue from this end with Zahid Shahzad. And Canada's really looking to apply the pressure today. 31 for 4. They're keeping their main strike bowler on for his 6th over. Hint of movement still. Comes in for the... just outside off stumps, punches it back down the wicket there. Collected by the bowler. Another good start to the over. Zahid Shahzad probing outside the off stump, punched into the leg side for a single, picked up by the fielder. Batter just looking to move across the stumps and push that into the leg side where there's more gaps. It's currently a very offside dominant field. The only fielders on the leg side are kind of a wide mid-on and deep, fine leg on the boundary. So there's a lot of gaps in the off stump. A lot of gaps in the leg side. And he's just the ball is just moving the fine leg a little bit finer for this delivery. I'm saying there's a lot of gaps in the leg side, but there's not many deliveries going anywhere near the leg side or that many on the stumps, because it's been a very consistent length and line outside of the off stump. The captain set this attacking offside field for Zahid, and he's been bowling to that field perfectly. Then for the 5th ball of the over, another inside edge there. Timing's just a little bit off at the moment. Been taking these edges very nicely. There's interest in the slips for a potential another slip catch. The slip fielders are keeping their hands nice and warm in their pockets as the cool breeze blows across the ground. See them ready themselves for the end of the over. Another little bit of an inside edge out into the leg side. It's running past square leg. The fielder's coming in, picking it up and throwing it in to keep them to 2 runs. So now Zahid's free rate and strike rate from the opening bowler. It's like Sukhjinder Singh is going to continue from the other end and continue his challenging bowling here after an excellent first over. Here he comes in. There's a nice straight line. Nepalese batter pushes it. Dipendra pushes it into the offside. He's interested in a single, but his partners was not interested at all. And it looked a pretty tight single if they had gone for it. Second ball comes in. A little bit of turn, a little bit of bounce. Just pops up into the gully region. Be interesting to see if we can get some more turn here, like the second delivery in that over, first over. Bowling a more of a straight line at the moment. Just pushing the batter back, keeping a fairly kind of angling it into the stumps and then straightening it. There's no big turn and flight at the moment, but he may offer one up. There we are, and he's slashed it in the air over cover, and they're running through for a couple. Fielder's picked it up, sending it in, and stops the third. Very nice throw in there from the fielder. You can see here there's a little bit more width here. Allows him to get some air onto the ball and chip it over the inner ring. And that's an edge. And that's the one. That's the one that he wanted. A nice floated delivery outside the off stump. Not enough footwork from the batter and a thick edge through to the slip. You can see here, he doesn't get across to it and takes the edge. Lovely delivery. Very, very tricky line and length to deal with. And that's another wicket for Jinder Singh. And it's leaving Nepal in a difficult position at 36 for 5 after only 11.5 overs. The new batter Arjun Saud is going to be coming in here with a real challenge on his hands. Nepal need to rebuild their innings here. We're only 12 overs into 50 over match, and they're 36 for 5. It's been some excellent bowling from Zahid Shahzad. He's taken 3 wickets. And we've got Jaskaran Buttar in for his second over. And it's a little bit short and wide. There's a swing from the Nepalese batter, but no contact. You can see from the stats, Jaskaran's played quite a lot of games. Experienced player. Bowling to 2 new batters, so Mohammad Arif, Sheikh. 2 off 4, and Arjun Saud hasn't faced yet. And none of the Nepalese batters have been able to stick at the crease so far. Comes in and it's short. He's cut it straight to cover fielder for no run. He comes in, third ball of the over. Straight line, just tucked around. There's a gap in the offside, leg side, sorry, so they're having to run hard. Actually, the wicket keeper's made it all the way out to square leg to pick up the ball and ensure that Nepal aren't able to come back for a third run. They're actually moving one of the slip fielders now out into mid-wicket position. So previously there was only a wide mid-on and a deep fine leg on the leg side. Similar field to the previous bowler. But now they've moved one of the slips into a mid-wicket, somewhere between mid-wicket and square leg. Comes in, bowl. Hits him on the pads. No appeal. Batter's warming himself up. Needs to get those feet moving, get those hands moving. Been a chilly start to the day. Lots of hoodies spotted around the ground. A few gloves, a couple of hats. The Canadians finding their winter clothing in anticipation of the long winter that will be coming. But we're now in a very nice sunny day. Batter's warming up, ready for the ball, and he's defended that nicely into the offside. There's been another good over from Jaskaran Buttar. 1 ball to come.
He comes in to finish off the over. Outside the off stump. Oh, extra bounce there. And batter tries to cut it through the offside, but isn't able to make any contact. So another over passes by there. We're after 13 overs. Nepal are 38. The Singer's going to continue from the same end. Figures 2 for 4. And will be bowling against the new batter, Arjun. So pressure is really on the Nepalese batters here. Canada are having a great day with the ball so far. Been extremely accurate. Comes into bowl. Oh, it's nice turn and bounce past the outside edge. Comes in. Floats that one up. Fully pitched, pushed into the offside. It's stopped by Canadian fielder Ollie Cox. Delivery just pushed into the point region there. Run, no run. Again, some tight bowling here. Not a lot of spaces here for the batter to go. We've got still have the short fine leg, still have the deep square leg, and deep long off. So that pushes it into the offside. It's going down to long off. Going to easy single. Are they going to come back for a second? No. The fielder reaches round and sends it in before they can make it back. So it's just a single there. And he's coming in to finish off his over. 1 ball left to Mohammed Arif Sheikh. Oh, and he's edged it down to short fine leg. He fields it and stops the run. So that's the end of the 14th over. Nepal are 39 for 5. Current run rate of 2.8. And batter's just getting his helmet. Now on to face the fast bowlers. We're going to continue here with Batar. So we got 1 slip. In the leg side, there's a deep square leg. Who's been moved further out, is in short square leg. It's regular square leg in the last over, but now deep square leg. So hold a straight line, it's pushed out into the leg side. Mid-on comes round. They get a single. There's a big gap in the leg side between the fielders, over a wide mid-on. And then everything else, the 2 fielders are on the boundary at deep square leg and deep fine leg. the opportunities for singles into that leg side if the line of the bowler strays down there. Gascaran will be looking to keep it outside of the off stump. Pushes that one in, but the fielder's in close enough that he's able to stop the single. Some hint of swing earlier in the innings, but that seems to have diminished a little bit as the ball has lost a bit of its shine. Gascaran comes in. Batter goes for the big shot, but contact not very solid, just rolls into the leg side. Nepalese batters are struggling a little bit here at the moment to time their shots. Been the nice shots out through the offside, but they're going to have to dig deep here. Comes in, big shot back down the wicket. It's cleared mid-off and it's rolling towards the boundary, but a good slide and throw from the fielder there. Stops at the boundary. Swung through there. Seemed to lose his grip a little bit with the shot. It didn't get the best contact, but they do get round for a couple of runs there. There's 3 off the over so far. Nepal's coming in. Pumping those knees up. Back on the line. Good bouncer. Comes through at chest height. Batter kind of backs away. Trying to steer it over the slips region. But ends up missing it. And so it goes through to the keeper. There's a nice bouncer there as it kind of angled in towards the batter's body. It made it difficult to get the space to play that shot. Comes in, final last ball of the over, just on the leg side a little bit. It's chipped into the leg side for a single. Bowler fields his own bowling, and that is the 15 over mark.
Nepal are 43 for 5. Here come. Big hit. Back down the wicket. Long off's going for it. And it looks like it's bounced safe. And gone for 4. Mohammad Arif Sheikh is looking to play some shots now. Walks down the wicket to the bowler.
नेपाल 5 विकेटको क्षतिमा 43 रन। अहिले क्रिजमा 2 वटा खेलाडी रहेका छन्। उनीहरूमाथि अहिले एकदमै प्रेसर छ केटाहरू एनपिएलमा बिक्न त बिके तर खेल्नै बिर्सेछन् जस्तो छ केटाहरूले। ओ यो शानदार छक्का यो कसको ब्याटबाट आयो त यो शानदार छक्का। र साथीहरू यहाँ हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ हजुरहरूले यो छक्का। यस्तै छक्काहरू हामीले अब नेपाल प्रिमियर लिगमा पनि हेर्न पाउनुहुनेछौँ। नेपाल 15.3 ओभरको क्षतिमा 53 रन 5 विकेट। अब नेपाल एकदमै सम्हाल लिएर खेल्नुपर्ने यहाँ जरुरी छ। सिङ्गल डबल लिएर भए पनि नेपालको रन गतिलाई अब अगाडि बढाउनु पर्ने देखिन्छ यहाँ। को साथीहरू कता कताबाट हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ एकचोटि कमेन्टमा भनिदिनु होला। म सबैको कमेन्ट पढ्नेछु। धेरै साथीहरू त हुनुहुन्न त्यही पनि को कताबाट हेर्नुभयो भनिदिनु। म सबैको कमेन्ट पढेर सबैसँग बोल्ने कोसिस गर्छु। 4 जना साथीहरू हेर्दै हुनुहुँदो रहेछ यो लाइभ। 2 जना त्यही पनि मै होला है। एउटा मामाको एउटा मेरो ला।
Arjun on strike, and he just smartly defends it back down the wicket.
So we're back on the field after drinks break. I think everyone needed a warm drink today. So I drink my cup of chai. A strong wind still. Cool wind. The scramble car comes into bolt. Pushed into the offside for no run. Comes into bowl and he's cracked it away in the offside for 4 runs. Really good contact there. You can see here on the replay. Kind of short and wide, and he's had free rein to slash that one over the fielders on the inner ring comfortably to the boundary for 4. A lovely shot there from Mohammed Sheikh. He's really finding his rhythm now. Had a very good previous over against Sukhjinder Singh, and now started off with a boundary here in this over as well. On straight, pushed back down the wicket, fielded by the bowler. Oh, he goes for the run out. Obviously not very happy about conceding a boundary on the last ball. Ends up firing it into the stumps. Direct hit, but the batter's not out of his crease. No run from that delivery. So coming in here, 4th ball of the over. Jaskar Batar against Mohammed Arif Sheikh. Outside the off stump, goes for another cut. But misses this one. No run from that ball. 2 balls to come in this 17th over. It's been good to see some counter-attack from the Nepalese batters here, particularly from Mohammed Arif Sheikh. He's managed to up the run rate from about 2.5 and over. Now we're at 3.5 and over. There's still a long way to go in this match. And he comes with ball just outside the off stump, guided down to 3rd man for a single. Puts the new batter on strike,
Arjun Sood.
Got 1 ball
to face in this over.
And kind of rather cautious start from this batter, and that makes sense, given the position that Nepal currently in.
Coming in, last ball of the over, down the leg side, wide delivery. Have to bowl another one. It's a good Arjun maybe looking to try and give the strike to Mohammed Sheikh, given that he's now looking in pretty good form, hitting the balls well. It was tricky to get the timing right at the beginning of this innings, but Mohammed Arif Sheikh's starting to look like he's hitting the ball well. So Okay, last ball. It's just punch back to cover for no run. Well, he's at 60 for 5 after 17 overs. Just Canada for much of those initial overs after the excellent bowling from the opening bowler, Zahid Shahzad, and the left arm spinner, Sukhjinder Singh. Sukhjinder Singh's going to actually continue from this end. His last over, he was hit for a very nice 4 back down the wicket, and also a big 6 over the mid-wicket boundary. It'll be interesting to see if Mohammad Afsheikh continues to use his feet to get down the wicket to the pitch of the ball, which he did very well in the previous over. Comes in, he's done it again. He's going for another big shot, and it's gone over the mid-wicket boundary. We're just checking there. I think that was a big 6. So yeah, he's continuing his good footwork, moving down the wicket to the pitch of the ball, able to get really good contact on that previous delivery. It's been a bit of a field adjustment now. Due to those shots over the mid-wicket boundary, we now have a deep mid-wicket and a deep square leg. And a long on. Back in, and it's punched back down the wicket to long on. Just be a single. But now there's a lot more protection on the leg side for those shots that Mohammad Afsheikh has been playing. For Arjun Saud, the field has changed. Deep mid-wicket and long on are coming in to the ring, and mid-wicket has moved to a short fine leg. Let's just push back into the offside there for no run. Comes into bowl, 4th ball of the over. He goes for a slash through the offside, but isn't able to make contact. Well taken by the keeper, who whips the bails off, but he didn't leave his crease. Pushed out into the offside for a single there. Actually, they've come back for 2. It's good running by the Nepalese batters. Comes in to finish off the over. And it's just wisely defended by Arjun Saud. That ends the over. It was now 69 for 5. Canada have used 4 bowls. Been a counter-attack by Mohammad Afsheikh. Some lovely shots over mid-wicket and back down the wicket. Past long off, long on. So Mohammad Afsheikh's now moved on to 30 runs off 27 balls. And has been supported in the partnership with Arjun Saud, who's only got 4 off 12, but he's been keeping one end of the wicket safe. He's been pushing singles to give Mohammad Sheikh the strike, and is overall helping to build this partnership for Nepal, a desperately needed partnership at this stage. So we've got Jaskaran Buttar coming into bowl again. It's clipped into the leg side. There is a fine leg who's picking it up. His left arm throwing it in and stopping the second. This is Arjun on strike. Comes in for the second ball of the over. And it's a nice straight delivery, defended back. There's no run there. Yeah, the game currently settling down a bit now. Partnership building for Nepal. Canada bowling well. But we may be seeing, we've had 4 bowlers so far, we may be seeing a 5th or 6th bowler at some stage soon. Oh, it's defended. Through his legs, keeper quick on it, stops any chance of a single. Sun shining. Here he comes in for the 4th ball of the over. And it's down the leg side. It'll be a wide ball. So far today, Canada bowled 12 wides. That one is full pitch straight, back to the bowler. Much better from Jaskran Buttar. A couple too many wides maybe from Canada. There was a lot of swing initially in the innings. Cost a few wides, but otherwise it's been very tight, very good bowling from the Canadian team. It's a short ball, he's guided it. Looks like it. One bounce down to the 3rd man. So it's pretty safely guided. Nice short delivery there from Buttar. Mohammed Sheikh just kind of leant back and guided that through the gully region for a single. Well, over the gully region, I should say. It was in the air for a while, but pretty safe down to 3rd man there. Buttar's coming in now to finish off the over. Currently 3 runs off the over. Comes in. It's just down the leg side. They're appealing for a catch. Big appeal from the wicket keeper and the bowler. No one else seemed particularly interested. And it's been given as a may have clipped the pads on the way down. That might have counted for a sound, which would have got the bowler and the wicketkeeper interested. Either way, not out, and Nepal are 72 for 5 after 19 overs. Run rate's moved up to a 3.8. And Sujinda Singh is back onto bowl, continuing to bowl. It'll be his 6th over. He's currently 2 for 25, or 5 overs. Jaskaran Buttar has no wickets for 17 runs off his 5 overs. Going to the 20th over here. Sujinda walks in. Batted nicely back down the wicket. Oh, he's gone straight through him and is rolling all the way down to the boundary for 4 byes. Oh no, it's an edge. The umpires signalled runs, so there may have been an inside edge here. Let's have a look at this. Yep, looks like it took a thin edge past the keeper and ran all the way down to the boundary. So he gets 4 runs, that Arjun. See if he can reset here and get back onto it. And he rocked back and cut it into the offside, but it's easily fielded by the point fielder.
Into bowl. Oh, excellent turn there, Sujinda Singh. Turned right past the outside edge. Batter could not get close enough to it. Another one. Greater delivery, well defended. 1 ball to come. Current partnership, 40 runs off 47 deliveries, which has been very promising. Comes in here to finish the over, and a little inside edge into the leg side. The keeper goes to field it, but it comes in and picks it up. Keeps it to a single. So there's been partnership moves now to 41 runs, which has been a very good recovery from 36 for 5. Now we're 77 for 5. Sujinda Singh 2 for 30 off 6 overs. Economy of 5 runs per over. Jaskaran Buttar
looks like coming on for his 6th over. He's currently bowled 5 overs, 17 runs with an economy of 3.4. Fielding wise, we have got a deep point on the boundary and a deep square leg also on the boundary. Starts off very straight. Ball popped up a little bit, but well defended by the Nepalese batter. So the boundary field is currently, as I was saying, is deep point, deep square leg, deep fine leg, and deep third man. Suggests to me a little bit of some bounces, maybe some short deliveries going to be bowled here, given the field, but we'll see what comes out. Oh, that's a beautiful line and length. Good length. Straightened up, straight past the edge of the batter. Batter was kind of caught in 2 minds, whether to go forward to that or play it off the back foot. just down the leg side. Pushed out into the leg side. Looked like they might try and force a second. Oh, the keeper's got to it and very well fielded back and thrown back into the stumps to stop the second. So far, the fielding from Canada has been excellent. Good catch was taken. Second slip. No fielding errors. And they've been sharp, trying to stop the seconds and the quick singles. Comes in again. It's a little bit short. He's clipped it. Caught by the keeper, but it looks like it came off the thigh pad. So not out. You see here in the replay, shorter delivery, a little bit down the leg side, and it's come off maybe either the thigh pad or the chest guard. It's a good catch by the keeper. Two balls to come in this over. Interested to see if there's any more short deliveries. He comes, and a little bit of backward length, just pushed down to wide slip gully in for a single. Good batting from these two. They're looking for the gaps, taking the singles, taking the opportunities. Two runs so far off this over. As Batar runs in. Straight one. Glance down to fine leg. Should only be a single. It's a really good throw in. And that ends the over. 3 runs off the over. Nepal move on to 85. Partnership of 4. We've got a change